Oh, hey, what's up, you guys? How's it going? It's Papa, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my 7th place Phantom Knight deck profile for the current format. I was going to go ahead and just put this deck away, but I did say on my Instagram story, if you don't follow me already, follow me. My description, or my info is in the description down below. But I did say that I was going to be playing something spicy that I have been working on, and then when I got to locals, I brought the wrong deck, so I just had Phantom Knights and I didn't play what I was going to. I was going to play an Eldritch build, and like this shows like, hey, I have the Eldritch cards that my friend Jack left out for me, but brought the wrong deck, so now I don't know when I'm going to be playing Eldritch, but I do plan on playing that in the future. But I did play Phantom Knights, and it still did really good. When I went to Battle Realm TV tournament, I got 8th place, making top 8 for their cash tournament. And then I ended up going to YBM locals this week, today or tomorrow, depending on whenever this video goes up. But I got 7th place with it, and we did a prizing out to top 8. So that was nice, got some sword credit. And yeah, the deck did really good. I went 2-0 against every opponent I played, except for one guy who is actually a good friend of mine that I haven't seen in years. And he beat me 2-1. He was playing Dinosaur. But my other matchups were Ignister, Eldritch Zombie, and Dragtron. And I managed to 2-0 all of those players except for the Dino player. I can never escape that deck. But the deck did really good, so I'm going to go ahead and show you what I played. It's a little bit different from what I played at the Battle Realm TV tournament, but I never released the list, so I'm just going to go over what I played. We played the best Phantom Knight lineup, probably, that you can do. 3 scales, 3 boots, 2 cloak, gloves, and greaves. I feel like you don't really need to explain this too much. You definitely want to open up boots because this card's insane. Torn Scales you also want to open up, then you can just keep recycling these cards off of Levier. But I think this is just like the perfect Phantom Knight lineup. Don't need no more, don't need no less. And then we played 3 Tour Guide, obviously. 3 Karamucha. I still feel like this is good at 3 because you can just side out the second one, or side out the third one. Seer and Graph. I'm not playing Libic this time. I decided to cut it and I played Egypt Sabers instead. Sabers is really good because it ensures you that if you have a really good play, then, but you draw like Red Eyes Fusion or you draw Vanilla, yeah, you can get this to the graveyard, then you can put whatever brick that you have on top of the deck and then just summon it out and then just keep extending from there. So I found Sabers just to be very useful. I was so against playing it in the first place, and then I tried it out, and now I don't think I'm going to play this deck without Sabers because it's just that good. And then we played the extra extenders, the Tsuchinoko and the Jackalope. These cards are insane. I just wish that they were at more than 1. Psychic Wielder and Psychic Tracker. Tracker always gets sided out, but Wielder always stays in. These cards are also just insane. And then for hand traps, I actually played a little bit heavy. I decided to play 3 Effect Veiler, and then 2 DD Crow, 2 Ash, and 1 Ogre. So the reasoning for this lineup is I felt like playing more than 8 hand traps was just a little bit bricky, but with these ones you can always normal summon them and then just make your Cherubini depending on your hand if you need to. It never really comes up, but if you need to, you can do that. DD Crow was like a last minute decision, and my original list that I played for the Battle Realm TV locals was I was playing Ghost Bell, but I decided to take out Ghost Bell and try DD Crow, and I think I used it once, but I never really saw it enough to where it would be like, yo, this card's insane. So I don't know if I'll play it going forward, but we'll see. And then Effect Veiler was actually a last minute choice as well. These were originally Droll Knockbirds. That's what I played for the Battle Realm TV locals. And so I decided to take out the Drolls for Veiler and then just side the Drolls. So I just found that to probably be better. But when you get to the side deck, you'll see that I even side Droll for this tournament, which was an interesting decision, but I didn't regret it. And then Dark Magician and Red Eyes for Monkey. Red Eyes Fusion for spell cards. The card's insane. Rhoda, Called by, E-Telly, Foolish, and Reborn. The 6 1-ofs. All these cards are insane. Can't say anything else about it. I really wanted to play Instant Fusion and play like Millenniumizer Strict, but there's just no room in the extra deck to do so. There are some flex spots that you could do depending on your preference, but I'll get into that more when we get to the extra deck. Trap cards were 3 Fogblade, of course. Still Wings, I don't like Sword. And then Brigandine, shouldn't have to explain that. And then Imperial Order, I actually decided to main deck. I did it for the Battle Realm locals, and then I did it for YBM too. I never saw it during the YBM tournament, but I saw it quite a few times when I did play at Battle Realm, and the card was insane. So I just thought, hey, I'll play it. Worst comes to worst. I didn't feel comfortable siding it, so I just threw it in the main deck. But it was 45 cards in the main. For the extra deck, Dragoon, obviously, Anaconda, Masquerena, they're not in order, I apologize, Link Spider, and then for your other Link 2, Cherubini, I should probably just put this in order, but Cherubini's insane. This card single-handedly makes this deck playable and makes your turn 1 insane. Anaconda is crazy, Masquerena is crazy, I wouldn't put the deck without them. For Link 3s, we played the Unicorn to complement the Masquerena. And then we played a Bardiche as well, because you actually can't play this deck without Bardiche. And then Apollousa and Access Code. I can't tell you how many times I actually did the combo right today and was able to end on Apollousa Bardiche, but it's insane. And I think I made Access Code Talker once or twice per game, but I never really needed it, but you wouldn't play it without it. And then for Xyz, this is where you can flex. I did play 2 Break Sword because I feel like you still have to play 2 Break Sword. I want to try 1, but we're still just playing 2 for now. Double Leviair, and that's just because for this tournament and for the Battle Realm tournament, I was playing the Future and the Draco Future. Debatably, you don't have to play these cards. Like, you could take these 3 cards out and then play whatever the hell you want. So you can either play like a Zeus, or you could play a Time Thief Redoer, or you can just keep playing whatever other cards you want. I do like having the second Leviair though, just as like good recurability. You don't even have to make the Future, to be honest, and you could just use these 2 as the 2 cards I'll show you in the side deck as well. But the extra deck was good. I maybe ended on Draco Future once today, and then for Battle Realm, I probably ended on it once or twice. So I don't know if going forward I'll decide to keep playing these or not. But I also do really like double Leviair, so I might just keep that if anything. Side deck, so this is all just preference on your locals. 3 Nibiru, standard, 3 Gamma Seal. This card was insane. I played against Ignister and he made the big boss guy, and he had 6,000 attack, 6 materials to make the guy, and so I just kaiju'd it and was able to win from there. Harpy's Feather Duster and Triple Dark Ruler no more. I kind of misplayed because I threw this into the deck when I did play against Ignister because I thought this would affect it, and I was wrong. But it didn't matter because I drew this and Gamma Seal, so I just Gamma Sealed it and I was able to OTK him. But other than that, don't really know what else to say. These are just sleeves. 3 Twin Twister, card's insane. I don't feel comfortable playing the deck without this card. I'm just gonna put these to the side. And then what I did was I decided to side the Raiders Knight and the Ark Rebellion Xyz Dragon for going second. Mainly because what I did was when I would go second, I would take out the Future and the Draco Future, so that way like I had more options going second, depending on if my opponent would like Nibiru me, or I would have like an easy OTK depending on what my opponent ended on. And in theory it's good. I might switch these back to the main extra deck if I don't decide to go like Dark Rebellion or Redoer. Depending on whatever I decide to do, these might go right back into the main extra deck. But in theory, these cards are really good. And yeah, guys, that's actually it for the deck profile. So let me know what you thought. The deck did really good. Again, I just kind of lost because when I played the Dino player, my good friend Angel, what happened was like I let him go first game 3 when I shouldn't have. I should have just went first and then taken all my side deck stuff out and just had a better like main deck, so that way I could assure that I could set up a board he couldn't break. But he was playing Gamma and Dark Ruler, so it didn't really matter too much. But other than that, my matches were great. I mean, I did 2-0 every player I played against. But other than that, that's really it. Let me know what you guys thought. If there's any changes you think I should make, just let me know in the comments down below. And until next time, guys, this has been Papa, and I'll catch you all in my next video. Take care, everyone.